cuando dices que me quieres. No sé, que estás con otras mujeres. Lo sé.
So guys, please ignore every construction noise you can hear. I think there's something like that going on, and I'm tired of waiting for them. I've been waiting for them to finish, and they just don't want to round up with what they are doing. So life has to go on, right? So guys, today we'll be talking about something that, as I said earlier, that I have experienced firsthand. That is how people around you behave when you lose someone. Like how people what people say, how people handle you. You know, when you lose someone, nobody has really gone to school to learn how you react, how you absorb pain, and what you filter out and what you let into your space when you lose someone. Unfortunately, I lost my dad at a very young age, and I didn't know how to take in everything that I saw around that time. I didn't know how to absorb. Nobody paid attention to the children. Nobody paid attention to your mental state at that time. So no one, in Nigeria, we don't do anything in therapy. Nobody sees therapy when you lose someone so that you can really share. So that now develops to life trauma. Okay, so you now have to handle it when you get older, and that is for people that recognize that, oh, this attitude of mine is coming from this attitude of mine is coming from this trauma, that trauma. It's just some lucky people that can really label where some attitudes are coming from. Okay, so mine, I figured out that I really do not do well with relationships, and who knows, I might have daddy issues because, okay, I lost him at a very young age, and he was my favorite parent. So I just grew up without him, and my heart was always wanting him every day. So how I grew up with that pain of his absence in my heart. All right, so anyone that says something, promise something that he would have been there to, I draw close to that person. Anyone that says something that if he was around he would have said to me, anyone that gives me stuff, anyone that takes care of me like him, I draw close to that person. I hope you understand. I'm not here to really talk about that. Hopefully I'll see a therapist about that daddy issue situation when the time is near. But luckily for me, I found out on time, and I have a very supportive partner to hold my hand through that part, and did not really, let's not go there. Maybe with time I could share one or two things about how these things have affected my past relationship, and how these people didn't really realize that this girl just needs more love. Okay, yeah, so let's get straight into today's topic. So when a family loses someone, and during the whole plan of burial and after the burial, I think people should know how to talk to people that are bereaved. That's one thing that we Nigerians do not know how to do. Like, we do not know how to handle, we do not know how to talk to people that are bereaved. We just feel that we don't understand how people, we don't understand how people manage pain. We don't understand how people show pain. We just believe that, oh, men, you should not cry. You're a man, don't cry. Because you've lost someone, don't cry, you're a man. And this person, you keep saying, oh, you're a man, don't cry. And this person keeps absorbing this pain inside. This person really wants to cry out. This person's way of showing pain is crying out, damaging the life of this person. You're causing severe trauma for this person. You should allow people express you should allow people show pain the way they know how to. If it's a guy, he wants to cry, the only way he shows pain is to cry. Please let him cry. If you keep letting him absorb this thing, hold on to this pain, like, I cannot cry, I'm a man, to grow to absorb pain, and this comes out later in life to just traumatize the guy. Okay, I think you should just let people show pain the way they know how to. Then down to people that say, that promise heaven and earth, as in, I was not ready for that. I in my mind I was like, oh, this person is a nice person, this person, oh, this person is this, person is that. These people will come and promise you heaven and earth. Oh, don't worry, your dad was a nice man. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to take care of your school. Oh, don't worry, anytime you need me, just call me. Oh, don't worry, immediately you come back, just call me. Just do this, just do that. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to take care of everything that your dad would have done. I'm going to do everything.
Lórí irọ́, my chocolate. Lórí irọ́, my sugar cane. Lórí irọ́, you are my onion. Lórí irọ́, you are my biscuit. Lórí irọ́, you are...
After 2 days, the burial is over and everything, and you now place a call to these people. They don't take your calls again. They forget all about their promises. They forget about everything they've said. I've seen this as somebody. Someone was sharing their experience with me. A friend I just met was sharing her experience with me when she was younger and she lost her dad, and this uncle of hers was just promising heaven and earth only for the man to warn her not to call him again after some time. People do eye service. That's one thing you should understand. I grew up to understand that people do eye service because you have lots of relatives in that area, because you have lots of people in that area. They want to brag. They want to show that, oh, I'm going to take care of these people, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. They want to say it in public. They want to let the world know that, oh, you're such a... They want to take praise. Oh, you're such a nice man. Oh, did you hear what he said? Oh, he gave this one scholarship. Oh, he did this, he did that. That's not nice. If you know you cannot, at this time, these people want support. The bereaved want support. You should not come and give them false hope. And at the end of the day, you just run away. Good Samaritan has become a bad Samaritan. Seriously, when she was telling me about how she grew up, I didn't just explain my own. I just knew that one day, I didn't know that I was going to make this video today. I just knew that one day I'm going to share my own experience. Nobody is making you make promises. Nobody is putting a gun to your neck to stand up and make promises. You don't have to give people false hope. You don't have to do that. You do not have to give people false hope. You don't have to do that. You don't have to promise people what you cannot handle, what you know you will not fulfill. The only thing you could just do is just support these people with encouraging words, with care, with attention. That's what you show on bereaved people. Not lot of talk and, oh, don't cry, be strong, absorb it, don't cry. No, you cannot do that to people that are bereaved. It is traumatizing. They're already going through a lot of stress already, and you're now coming to say all of the bullshit you have to say. We are not going to forget about these people that were always present when the head of the home or whoever passes away, or whoever has passed away, was still alive. We're not going to forget about this set of people. This set of people were always present with this person, always coming for one thing or the other, always coming to seek help, and always doing this. When this person was alive, this person was always there, coming, just, you know. And when this person dies, you disappear. Nobody sees you again. You know, this person's house, before he died, let me use me for example. Before my dad died, festive periods were for outsiders. like people, as in festive periods in my house. As young as I was at that time, I could remember what festive period looked like in my house. My house was always filled with people. My dad was always hosting one meeting or the other one, as it was always busy. I loved it. Even if we were not allowed to participate, we're always sent to our room, just, you know, for protection and all of that. Always sent to our room to just stay and to avoid disturbing people and to avoid distraction. You understand? So I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I would say that I wished he spent all of those festivities with us. Yes, of course, these people go and we spend all of the festivity together, or in the morning we spent all of the festivity together. But I enjoyed it. But I also wanted to be with my dad. I also wanted to be outside, just holding him and just walking around with him while he's greeting people. But you know, he will not have time to do that. So we were just told to stay in your room, watch TV and all of that. Then when he died, everything stopped. Nobody came again. Nobody came. The house was always quiet. Even when we traveled to the village, the house was always filled with people. The house was always busy. There were a lot of cooking going on and everything you can imagine. But when he died and we traveled to the village for the first time, I'd never seen my house that quiet. My house was quiet and I felt pain in my chest that not one person came to spend this festivity with us. Not one person came. So that is it. These people will disappear as this breadwinner, as this provider, as this kind man disappears. Once this man dies, as he's dead, all is good. All the people that have called him good names and all people that were always around him disappears. They forget about, oh, he had a family, oh, he had a wife. Let's even continue this tradition of going to his house so that these people so that people he left behind don't feel his absence. Let's not forget about the people that were all nice to you when he was around. Whenever they come around, they dash you stuff. They always pressurize my parents. Oh, let them come over to the house now. Let them come and spend time with us. Let them come and spend time with our children. Let them come, you know. And I hear these things and I'm all excited. Oh, I'm going out. I'm going to meet this uncle's children. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And when my dad returns home, or when we get home, I'm like, Dad, when are we going? One day my dad told me, as small as I was, I cannot forget his words of advice. As if this man knew that he was going to go, he wasn't going to stay long. He told me, you see these people coming around every time? If they don't see me anymore, they will not come. They don't care about you. They care about only the favors they can get. They do not care about you. They care about only the favors they can get. That's why they are being nice to you, because of me. Once I leave this earth, they will not come again. They will not ask of you again. They will not come to take you to their house anymore. Okay? So go play with your siblings. You guys are large. You're not the only child that will say, oh, I'm the only child, I'm bored. You are many. Go and play with your siblings. I was so sad. I didn't want to hear that. But now, growing up, he died when I was a preteen. Growing up as a preteen without him, growing up as a teenager till now, I have learned, I have gotten to understand all of those things he was saying. You see all of his friends, I cannot, nobody, see, not one person. I'm not going to say, oh, that special, nobody, not one friend, one, nobody cared to call, oh, how are you guys doing? Nobody. Not that, oh, I remember one, and I say nobody. That's how it is. That is how life is. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to coming to my TED Talk. I hope you have learned one or two things from this little clip, and if you have more to share, because I have a whole load to share, but this video is already 25 minutes gone. If you have more to share, please let me know in the comments. I'll be there to read all of the comments, and I hope I've really said all the things that are important, because sometimes when I end the video I start to remember, oh, I should have said this, oh, I should have said that, oh, I should have talked about this, oh, I should have talked about that. But it's all good. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. My name is Jemima Imo, and I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. Until I come your way again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on all social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye.